It is not enough to know your financial projections. It is equally important to know the market dynamics. In the event that you are joining me for the first time, my name is Gary Thompson. I'm a business development consultant by profession. I'm a humanitarian by nature, and I'm the author of several books. I'm a multiple best-selling author, one for Billionaire Codes, and two for Managers Toolkit. In the last few days, I started to talk to you about financial intelligence. And one of the things that I introduce you to is a concept behind financial intelligence. And what we say is that a financial intelligent person understands the difference between good debt and bad debt. That individual also understands how the wealthy create debt and how the wealthy manage debt. The portfolio that looks at how the wealthy manage debt, it is what allows you to understand what is your financial projection. But what I'm saying here today is that understanding your financial projection is not enough. It is equally important to understand the market dynamics. Along with that, we would have also said in the broadcast that we did yesterday, is that a financial intelligent person has a money magnetic IQ, a money magnetic mindset. And what exactly does that mean? It simply means that you understand how the global financial system works. You understand the commercial financial sector, you understand the investment financial sector, and you understand the smart capital market. And you owe it to yourself to understand this. Now, even with this understanding, this doesn't say that you understand the market dynamics. And what I'm saying to you, it's absolutely necessary for you to understand market dynamics. One, if you want to be successful financially, and two, if you want to be successful in business. Now, along with saying yesterday that it's important for you to have a money magnetic IQ, a money magnetic mindset, where I also spoke to you about value channel vehicle. Just to clear things up a little bit for those who might not have got the concept very clear, what exactly is a value channel vehicle? Your business can be a value channel vehicle where you create a business and you're using the business as a vehicle to transfer value to the final consumer. The other way it could be is that you identify value channel, you identify systems that you can leverage to either actively cash flow or passively cash flow. You need to understand this when you're positioning yourself to embrace financial freedom, when you're positioning yourself to raise the lid of your financial IQ. When you come to Global Branding and Marketing, Mega Money Media, Venture Capital Inc., we invest time, talent, and resources to ensure that you get this body of knowledge. Absolutely necessary. Last but not least, yesterday we also mentioned that it's important for you to understand the concept behind application and informed action. And what we said, it's not enough for you to have knowledge. It's equally important for you to know how to apply that knowledge. We said that knowledge is power, but the application of that knowledge is your superpower. So over the last few days, we introduced you to a number of concepts that will help you to become more financially literate. Now, today I want us to dig a little deeper into the concept that I've just introduced. And what I said, it is not enough for you to know your financial projection. It is equally important for you to understand your market dynamics. Now, what exactly am I saying here with this statement? Now, many of you start a business. Many persons who want to be successful in life. But the reality is this. We have seen that many businesses that get started fail within the first 5 years. And you fail not necessarily because you have a bad product or a bad service, but because you didn't invest enough time, talent, and resources to understand the market dynamics. So I want to emphasize here to you today, it's important to understand your market dynamics. What are things that you need to know in terms of the market dynamics? One of the things that we emphasize, it's important for you to know your market type and your market size. Now, what exactly is your market type? Now, first of all, it's absolutely important for you to know that when you are producing a product or a service, when you're introducing a product or a service to a consumer, it's important to know the consumer type. Yes, there are some people that have the belief that every single person out there represents your consumer type. And I want to say to you, you could not have been more wrong. There's something that we call specific demographic targeting, specific target market. And you should know that. It's absolutely necessary for you to know it. If you don't know it, one of the reasons that you're going to fail is because you don't have this information. So again, I want to encourage you to get a professional financial advisor, a professional financial coach, a professional financial mentor, or a business consultant that can help you to make these educated and informed decisions about your market. Now, it's not enough again to just know about the market type. It's equally important for you to understand your market size. Because it is only by understanding your market size you can do an accurate financial projection. And let me explain to you why this is necessary. What exactly do we mean by your market size? Now let's take, for example, you are targeting female who are involved in particular sports. Now what is clear here is that every female is going to be involved with sports. But the way you can do your survey to get accurate information is to identify how many females playing basketball, how many females playing football, how many females playing hockey. So you go to the ground and you do what we call either primary market research or secondary market research. Perhaps you need to do both to ensure that you have updated information. Now, you may have some kind of information that says that we have 100 female in a particular region that are playing sports. That only gives you a specific area market size. You want the local market, the regional market, and perhaps the international market. So when you look at your market size, you're taking into consideration the market size and the entire geography of the market. Size, density, and how it is geographically dispersed. It is only by having this information you can do an accurate assessment on your financials. It is based on your market size, and that has to be based on adequate market intelligence that you gather to it. Primary market research or secondary market research. Any other information that you're getting, or any way you're coming up with assuming your financial projection, if you're not using these two, it means that you're doing guesswork. All right, and that could be a recipe for disaster. So there's much more to know about your market when you're getting into business. You want a cash flow maximize. You also need to understand economic realities. You need to understand political realities. Is it the right place to do business? Is the political climate healthy enough for business takeoff? You need to understand all of this. All right? Market forecasting. Absolutely necessary for you to have these kind of information. So as I'm saying, it is not enough for you to know your financial projection. It is equally important for you to understand the market dynamics. And these are some of the reasons why we've seen so many businesses are starting and failing within the first 5 years. It is not that you don't have a good product, but you just do not understand the market. Find a business consultant, find the right professional financial advisor that can give you the right kind of information to help to catapult you up. I want to say this to you quickly. At Venture Capital Inc., Global Branding and Marketing, Mega Money Media, we're not based in what we say based on a theory. We have years of experience in business. So what we're going to be doing for you is giving you the theory in the classroom. We will be holding your hands from there, helping you to develop your strategic plan and going one step further. We will continue throughout this entire process to give you business and financial advice and to give you mentorship and coaching. Now let me say this. You get your financial advice in the office. You get your mentorship in the classroom. And you get your coaching in the field. That simply means, as relates to getting your products and your service into the market, we have a team of people that will get out there with you and help you to do the research, identify your target market, and help you to develop the right system to achieve impact and customer conversion. Do enjoy the rest of the day. My name is Gary Thompson. I'm a business development consultant by profession, a humanitarian by nature, and I'm the author of several books, including Billionaire Codes and Manager's Toolkit. Protect yourself against COVID-19. If you have no reason to go on the road, make sure you stay at home. If you have to go on the road, make sure you use all of your protective gear. Remember, to build your immune system, use your vitamin C, get some sun, get the vitamin D, use as much vitamin B as you can in order to build up your immune system. Be blessed until the next broadcast.